Here we're going to demonstrate how do we connect this slope as to their corresponding graph. Let's start by plotting here our point P at 1 and 2. This is our point P. First given slope is 1. That first slope, it can also be rewritten m sub 1 as 1 over 1, for 1 is just equal to 1 divided by itself. This upper number, or the numerator, is equal to the number of rise that we should take from this given point over your denominator, the given run. But here's the catch. If our value of the slope is positive, the run is going towards the right. This is for positive slope. But for the negative slope, the run will go towards left. Let's start by plotting a line coming up for this slope. So from this point, of course, we could come up with a line just by given 2 points, because 2 points determine a line. So if we're going to have slope being 1 of rise, so we're going to rise it here and run towards your right. This is another point on the line that is connecting point 1, 2, having the slope of 1. If we are going to continue from here, another 1 and 1 here, this is another point. But of course, we know that 2 points determine a line. So for the first slope of 1, this is its equivalent line. Roughly, that's its equivalent line for m sub 1. Let's continue with the next slope. The slope is 2/3. So the slope is 2/3. 2 is the amount of rise over 3 is the amount of run. Again, we have here positive slope, so the run will be towards your right. Starting with the same point 1 and 2, let's have another color here. So rise of 2, 1 and 2, and run towards right of 3, 1, 2, 3. This is another point on that line. If we're going to continue, rise of 2, 1, 2, and run of 3, 1, 2, 3. This is another point here. So that line containing all these 3 points would be this red line here. This is the line having the slope of 2/3. Let's continue with the last. Our last here is we have the slope of negative 1/3. Since it's negative, we're going to run towards the left. Starting with the same point, let's have the color green, point 1, 2. So we're going to rise at 1, rise it here, but the run will be towards your left, 1, 2, 3. This is another point. Going further, rise of 1, 1, 2, 3. This is another point. Sorry. So the line connecting these 3 points represents an equation of a line having the slope of negative 1/3.